if you're over 65, the changes HMRC is rolling out in 2025 could cost you up to £10,000 if you're not prepared. This isn't speculation. This is happening right now, and thousands of retirees are completely unaware of what's coming. Stay with me, because what I'm about to share could save your retirement income. Welcome back to Secure Pension UK, where we cut through the complexity of UK pensions and tax regulations to bring you clear, actionable advice that protects your financial future. I'm here to help you navigate the often confusing world of retirement planning, ensuring you keep more of what you've worked so hard to build. If you're new here, we focus on real solutions for real retirees, facing real challenges with HMRC, state pensions, and financial planning in the UK. Today, we're diving deep into the HMRC changes coming in 2025 that specifically target those over 65. These aren't minor administrative updates. These are significant shifts that could dramatically impact your take-home income. I'll walk you through exactly what's changing, who's most at risk, and most importantly, the steps you need to take right now to protect yourself from potentially losing thousands of pounds. Let's start with what's actually changing in 2025. HMRC has announced several adjustments to tax codes, allowances, and reporting requirements that will directly affect pensioners. The most significant change involves how income from multiple pension sources is taxed and reported. Many over 65s receive income from various streams: the state pension, private pensions, annuities, and perhaps some part-time work. The new system requires much tighter coordination between these income sources. Here's where the £10,000 risk comes in. Under the current system, many pensioners benefit from personal allowances and age-related considerations that help reduce their overall tax burden. However, the 2025 changes mean that if your total income isn't properly coordinated and reported, you could end up paying emergency tax rates on portions of your pension income. Emergency tax can be as high as 45% on certain withdrawals. And while it's technically reclaimable, the process can take months, leaving you short of crucial income. The second major concern is the marriage allowance and how it interacts with pension income under the new rules. Couples who haven't optimized their tax position could lose out on thousands of pounds in allowances they're entitled to. HMRC's new digital reporting system requires proactive management. You can no longer assume everything will automatically adjust at year-end. Additionally, there are changes to how pension withdrawals are taxed, particularly for those taking flexible income from defined contribution pensions. The new rules around the money purchase annual allowance are becoming stricter, and if you trigger this allowance without realizing it, you could severely limit your ability to make future pension contributions with tax relief. So who's most at risk? You're particularly vulnerable if you have multiple pension pots. If you're taking flexible withdrawals rather than a fixed annuity, if you've returned to part-time work after initially retiring, or if your income hovers around key tax thresholds, where small changes make a big difference. HMRC estimates that approximately 300,000 pensioners could be affected by these changes, yet awareness remains shockingly low. Now let's talk about what you need to do to protect yourself. First and foremost, conduct a complete pension income audit before the end of this tax year. List every source of pension income you have, note when payments are made, and understand your current tax code for each source. This baseline information is essential for navigating the 2025 changes. Second, contact HMRC directly or work with a qualified tax advisor to ensure your tax codes are correct and will remain correct under the new system. Don't wait for HMRC to contact you. They're dealing with millions of taxpayers, and proactive individuals always fare better. Request a formal review of your tax position considering the 2025 changes. Third, if you're taking flexible pension withdrawals, plan these carefully for the 2025-26 tax year. Consider whether it makes sense to take larger or smaller withdrawals before the changes fully take effect. This isn't about tax avoidance. It's about smart tax planning within the rules. Fourth, ensure you're claiming every allowance you're entitled to. The marriage allowance alone could save couples up to £252 per year, and there are additional considerations for those with low income or specific circumstances. Under the new system, these won't automatically apply. You may need to actively claim them. Fifth, consider consolidating pension pots where it makes sense. Multiple small pensions from old employers can create administrative headaches under the new reporting requirements. Consolidation isn't always the right answer. Some pensions have valuable guarantees you shouldn't give up, but it's worth reviewing with a financial advisor. The deadline to get your affairs in order is essentially now. While the changes officially take effect in April 2025, HMRC systems are already being updated, and any corrections or adjustments you need to make should happen in the current tax year to avoid complications. Let me share a real example to illustrate the stakes. Imagine you're 67, receiving a state pension of £10,600 and taking £15,000 annually from a private pension. Under current rules, properly managed, you'd pay minimal tax. But if the new system incorrectly applies an emergency tax code to your private pension, even temporarily, you could see £6,000 taken in tax instead of perhaps £1,000. That's £5,000 tied up with HMRC, money you need for daily living, while you wait months for a refund. Multiply this across a year or two, and the £10,000 figure becomes very real. The key message here is that the 2025 changes shift more responsibility onto pensioners themselves. HMRC's automation is improving in some ways, but becoming less forgiving in others. The days of assuming everything will sort itself out at year-end are ending. You need to be proactive, informed, and prepared. If this video has opened your eyes to the potential risks ahead, I need you to take action today. First, give this video a thumbs up so we can reach more pensioners who need this information. The algorithm will help us protect more people if you engage with this content. Second, subscribe to Secure Pension UK and hit that notification bell. We're constantly monitoring HMRC updates, pension changes, and retirement planning strategies to keep you informed and protected. Drop a comment below telling me your situation. Are you managing multiple pensions? Have you already been caught by emergency tax codes? Your experiences help other viewers understand they're not alone and can learn from your situation. I read every comment and often create follow-up videos based on your questions. If you found this valuable, check out my video on state pension increases for 2025. There's a link in the description that covers another crucial aspect of retirement planning you need to know about. Remember, knowledge is your best defense against losing money to avoidable tax complications. Don't let 2025 catch you unprepared. Take control of your pension tax situation now, and you'll thank yourself throughout your retirement. Until next time, this is Secure Pension UK, helping you protect what you've earned and enjoy the retirement you deserve. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.